Hey, my name is Harris Heller, and
no, it's not.
Today I'm building myself a brand new streaming PC, and it's gonna have like 300 gigs of RAM. I think like a 2-core processor.
Give me the camera. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Owned.tv, for, as you all know, being the one-stop shop for all your stream aesthetic needs, whether it's overlays, alerts, panels, banners, anything you need. And as many of you know, one of my favorite parts about it is that they are all modular. So if you and all your friends pick up this alpha gaming design that you're looking at, which we helped them make, and I think it turned out pretty great, none of you guys are gonna have the exact same overlay because you can all pick and choose the different pieces that you like about it. So if you'd like to make the smart move like many from the community have done, feel free to use the link in the description below to pick up your own overlay, which by the way, that link does help the channel, so thank you. And if you'd like 40%, wait, I think it's 50%. Yes, I believe they messaged me and they said, why are you telling them it's 40%? It's 50%. I don't know which one it is. Either 40 or 50% off. Use code alpha at checkout. I've been using the same computer rig for a really long time. If you saw the previous videos on Orthrus, my 2-in-1 PC setup, it is a beast of a machine. I've loved it, but it's time for an upgrade. All the parts are at least 1 or 2 generations old, and I've been meaning to go to a single PC setup for a long time. I genuinely believe that single PC streaming is the way of the future. 2 PC setups are gonna go away with how powerful these GPUs are and their encoders, and how much simpler it is that way. So,
I told you.
I know, he's been using a single PC setup for a long time. But do you run a 4K 144 hertz monitor?
Okay, now you're just flexing on me, dude.
I don't think you are, no.
You're actually just flexing on me.
So today we're doing the initial build. Be louder.
Oh.
So today we're doing the initial build with the Ryzen, I was joking, with the Ryzen 9 5950X, and where's the other guy? And this beast that's been sitting here until we've been ready to build with it, RTX 3090. And this thing is freaking huge. So what I wanna do first, I wanna make sure all the parts work fine before we liquid cool everything and basically cement it in the final chassis. I just wanna get it running. I wanna make sure it works. I wanna make sure we're getting the power that we want out of it. So we're first gonna be building it in this Corsair 4000D airflow case. I specifically wanted to use a high airflow case. You're good. Just because this 3090 is going to be air cooled. We're going to put this thing together, test it at 4K 144 hertz, see what games can run properly at it. So that'll be fun. And then let's take a look at the things that we're going to need for the final build. Maybe go through and order some water blocks. And
EKG, let's go.
Figure out how to make this thing beautiful. Cool, let's get started.
Yeah, so I originally built it in here. However, I built it with a 3080 and a, what's this thing again? Oh, this is a 3950X.
Do you have it used for 3950X?
Yes.
Do you? You have an Intel build.
I will throw it in the garbage right now. I will.
You'll build a brand new one?
Absolutely.
If this video gets 20,000 likes, my friend Andy here can have the 3950X.
20,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
20,000 likes. That is higher. That's higher than we normally get, but it's not unobtainable. I'm super proud of how the last PC looked. And so this one we're going to be building in a thermal take Tower 900. I think it's called the Tower 900. Anyway, I'll put a picture right here.
Scott.
Picture right in front of Lemonade. We're gonna be liquid cooling the whole thing. I'm still debating whether or not we want a regular liquid cooling water block or if we want to keep going with the NZXT Kraken coolers because I love the screen. Although we could probably put our own screen on this thing, couldn't we?
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
How hard is that? I've never done that before.
let's Google it.
Okay, we'll Google that later, and that's how we'll decide what we're gonna be liquid cooling. And you know what else I wanna do with this thing? This is gonna be like a 3-video series over the next couple months as we build this thing out. I want frosted tubes. Oh, they just look like they're cold all the time. It's really pretty. Because in this one I've got opaque liquid. You know, we did that like non-see-through liquid. It's building up. Like I just noticed you're starting to be able to see through the tubes more. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys.
Check it out. This is Orthrus right now. This is the gaming PC down below, streaming PC up top. Kraken NZXT cooler. I love that thing. It's so beautiful. I'd love to have that, at least some kind of screen with a logo in the new build. But these tubes here, see how you can see through them? You're not supposed to be able to see through that. There's supposed to be, you know, cloudy stuff in there.
If any of you took chemistry, you remember that any liquid you can't see through can be separated if you put in a centrifuge. But basically, the stuff that made the liquid not see-through is getting clogged in the parts.
You can see it a little bit in the water blocks here. Look how nasty that's getting right in there.
Anyway, so this next time, we're not using liquid like that. I would rather use clear liquid and put it all in frosted tubes. Do you need help, by the way? I like how I invited you over here to make this video with me, and now I've just been talking to the camera as you've been building.
I'm just having fun.
You good?
I'm chilling.
I'll keep talking to the camera then.
But the other thing I really want to do on this build is I want to get a CNC machine and I want to make my own water blocks. So like this machine is like a cage with glass on the front 3 sides. I want to make the left and right side distribution plates.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know how sick that would be?
That'd be pretty cool.
Like full distribution plates on each side? CNC'd out of acrylic? I don't know if that's doable. We're gonna have to do some research. I'm hoping that this next PC lasts me as long as this one has, if not longer, and we can have some fun with it.
I don't think this is gonna fit. I don't think that 3090 is physically going to fit in this machine. You're gonna have.
Hold on. Now we got it.
It's questionable.
It's a mid-tower case.
Dude, I don't think it's gonna fit.
We'll find out. We'll find out. We might be putting it all back in this case. Okay, so we have all the parts. We got the motherboard here, which is an X570 motherboard. Also, by the way, underneath this guy, I don't think I told you, this is a PCIe 4 M.2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it's a 2 terabyte from Sabrent.
Yeah.
Sabrent. We got the 3090. We got the 5950. We've got a 360 millimeter radiator that we hope will fit in here. And if anywhere, it's gonna fit in this front side. It should have enough space for a 360, but if you want to try just fitting it in there real quick, and just like we're doing that. Corsair was also kind enough to send us a bajillion of these RGB fans. I think we got 12 of them here, as well as 2 of these Commander Pros. Don't know why we'd need 2, but we have 2. It'll fit in the screw spaces. Oh, I see them right there.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, got the little screw holes popping out right there.
Looking good.
Everything's set up. So it just turned on the back.
Yep, it's on. Yep, you're good. Something's scraping right there.
Someone put the cooler in upside down.
Okay, dude, I didn't. Okay, it's my bad. That actually looks really nice.
Like, I kind of like the rainbow.
Yeah, if you like the rainbows, yeah, if you're into it. 21, it's got the pump, everything's functioning.
This is 12.
You actually got me there. Damn it. No, I'm done.
You want to plug in
Yeah, let's do it.
No signal.
No signal. Okay. Yep, that's what it did with it's the CPU.
So we got to throw in the.
We have to get
3950.
Yeah.
We'll have to get a whole new motherboard.
Yeah.
Can't just update the BIOS.
Oh well, we can. Oh yeah. So those are options. Yeah. So we update the BIOS or get a new motherboard.
Oh man.
All right, 2 days later, and we got the PC running. And by we, I mean Lemonade got the PC running. Let's see how this compares to a 2080 Ti, my previous rig that has the 9900K. Let's do that one first. Let's see what those are at. Yeah, both at 1440p and at 4K.
I think we're gonna go Apex first.
Apex at 1440 and then 4K?
Yeah.
What about graphic settings? What do you want to do?
We're gonna do everything on ultra, and then we'll do everything on low, just to kind of see the contrast.
And like before, all of you guys are like, "Oh, it's not a fair test. It's not perfect." Like I know this isn't like a benchmark thing. I know the 2080 Ti is liquid cooled. The 3090 is not. They got different components. It's not supposed to be a perfect test. It's just seeing the old PC versus the new PC. It's just for fun. Okay, so the new one's better.
Yeah, by a long shot. Nice.
But that was still air cooled. The last thing we're doing is when this gets liquid cooled, which I'll do at the new place, what are we throwing in there? We got a working PC, but how do we make it an amazing PC? What other pieces do we need? So we got fans, we got water blocks, tubing.
Tubing, yep, frosted tubing.
And we gotta throw a screen on there because I'm losing my screen that I love in this thing. We gotta throw another screen on there. Let's start with water blocks. EK water blocks is always a good choice. Available for order?
For order, yeah. Available April 2nd.
That's not far. I'm ordering this tonight.
Yep.
Okay, we need a CPU water block. Do we go with like a hard one like this, or do we go with the acrylic
I think the hard one is honestly because you don't really see a whole lot, and it's going to be covered by the screen anyways.
Oh, well, no, we're not putting the screen up there. We're putting the screen like front and center at the bottom.
I mean, that's up to you, man.
I think we go. By the way, I want two different loops on this. One of them's going to be clear, one of them's or like white, and one of them's going to be red. And so I kind of want to be able to see the color on the CPU. So I think we probably go with this one. Okay, so we got our water blocks. The tubing, which is not like super exciting, but I'm pumped about this.
The frosted tubing.
The frosted tubing looks so good. Do we want to get like white RAM?
Yeah.
This
Dominator? Yeah, those look sick.
Pricey. You paying extra for that white? How much is the 64 gig? 500 bucks. Oh my gosh.
Like an entire PC.
Okay, what do I need more than 32?
I mean,
how much is 32?
You have a 5950X. I mean,
we'll consider it.
We'll think about it. $700 though.
Okay, so we got RAM, we got water blocks, we got tubing. Oh, we need those fans. We going with black or white? They're not really shown.
Yeah.
And the case is black, so I feel like putting the black fans in makes the most sense. As much as I want like a very white, I think it's gonna be like a black and white, heavily black and white aesthetic with like a red accent. As when putting this PC together, we had six fans in it. Six fans in it. Every single one of them had a power cable and an RGB cable, and it inside the back we had a fan controller module and then a separate RGB module. These things snap together. Is there a picture? They just snap. They have pins built onto them and they just snap together, and then the information flows through all of them, so you just like stack them like this. It's amazing. It's so cool. That is the future of fans. Just the fact that they did it, I respect it so much. We're using these fans. I'm gonna need a lot of them though. I feel like we're missing one more thing. Oh, the monitor. So we're losing out on the screen that's front and center. That's like my centerpiece. I love that, but we're going with the standard DK water block. So we need to replace it with a screen. And we talked about getting like just throwing a little like USB powered Raspberry Pi inside there. It's a little detail like that provides so much to this computer. I want a white capture card. Look, there it is. White capture card. Corsair sent it like that. I'm gonna hit up my guy at Elgato and see if we can get us a white capture card.
Better come through.
I'm gonna do it. What about reservoirs?
Aren't we just gonna get the EK?
Yeah, probably just get the EK. But eventually we're gonna get a CNC machine. And I want to make the sides here. Last thing, this side panel right here, right? So not the front. You got two side panels, and I would make that whole thing a custom distro plate. We'll look at it. We'll see if that's possible. If we can CNC our own acrylic distro plate for the sides and have one of them be white and one of them be red. If we can do it, this will be the greatest PC of all time. I'm getting excited. Yeah. This is a long ways out. But guys, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching me build the first section. The PC works though.
Yeah.
The PC works. All the parts work. We'll see you in the next piece when we build it in this thing and start liquid cooling it. And as always, happy streaming. You want to say it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Happy streaming.
I kind of hated that. Will your house have a sex swing? Okay, I want to hit a button on my Go XLR, but I can't remember which one is which. So pray for me. Yes. No. I hit the wrong one.